And that's the last we'll ever hear from those sloths again. Back to you, Mr. Smitherson.
Thank you, Jenkins. And now we move on to a developing story that the team at BWSV has just learned about. Great Gatsby, a mysterious socialite in the West Egg, is throwing another one of his huge and extremely famous parties tonight. We have top news reporter Ashford Berlitz on the scene. Ashford?
Yes, Smitherson, I'm standing here in front of the famed Gatsby Mansion, where Jay Gatsby, the richest tycoon in all of West Egg, is throwing yet another one of his enormous parties here tonight.
Has anyone seen Gatsby himself, Mr. Berlitz?
Not from what I've heard. He could be wandering the premises at the moment, but for now he is missing in action.
Does anyone know anything about Mr. Gatsby at all?
Well, the exact story is unclear, but most sources agree that he was born on
a rural farm in North Dakota to a poor family. What's interesting is that records have never shown the existence of a Jay Gatsby until the mid-1910s. After being mentored by a copper tycoon, he was enlisted in the Great War, undergoing training in 1917. No one knows how he got his wealth or what he does for a living, but some rumors say he may be a high-ranking leader of the KKK or possibly a bootlegger.
And exactly how many people are here tonight, Ashford?
Well, I'm not sure because I've been outside all night, but let's head inside and see who we can find. Oh, a lot of people in this room. A lot of alcohol being consumed, which is kind of unusual. Oh, and here's Jay Gatsby himself.
Well there, old sports. It's grand to see such magnificent news coverage of my extravagant fiesta, if you will.
It's great to be here, sir. Tell me, how much time goes into preparing one of these parties?
Why, on my behalf, almost none at all. I have so many maids and butlers and servants and whatnot that they all do it within a single night, and happily so.
But what about the cost? Surely throwing a party on this extravagant scale hurts your expenses.
Why, I have so much money on me, I needn't worry about expenses, the thought of the word. In fact, if I had the time or the energy to do so, I could throw a party 10 times this size, twice a day.
Another question, exactly how do you make all your money? Some rumors are floating around that you're part of the KKK, and everybody knows they make lots of money.
Why, that's absurd. I would never harm or even demean another colored man. I'm not a judgmental man by any means, way, shape, or form.
How do you explain the absence of a single colored man in this room?
Would you like some wine, Mr. Botsford?
Berlitz.
Berlitz?
Sir, any form of alcohol is banned in the United States.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must get going. I must attend to the house guests and the people and food and whatnot.
Sure you do.
It was great talking to you, Mr. Bergson.
Well, I guess that's the story. I'm Ashford Berlitz, West Egg 2 News.
Thank you, Ashford. Well, that's our broadcast for tonight. My name is Bradley Smitherson, and this is West Egg News, Channel 2. Good night, everybody.
Extraordinary girl in an ordinary world, and she can't seem to get away. He likes a carriage in his mind, like a child left behind, like a pig left in the rain.
And that's the last we'll ever hear from those sloths again. And that's the last we'll ever hear from those sloths again. Back to you, Mr. Smitherson.
Thank you, Jenkins. And now we move on to a developing story that the team has
And that's the last we'll hear of those sloths ever again. Back to you, Smitherson.
Thank you, Jenkins. Oh my God.
You spilled it?
Judge in any way, shape, or form.
Then how do you explain the absence of a single colored man in this room?
Would you like some wine, Mr. Berlitz?
Berlitz.
Crap, I said Berlitz.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. And happily so.
But what about the cost?
What was that?
Messed up.
No, you
Messed
didn't.
up.
That was fine. What the?
Wait, what is this? Is this the Mr. Jay Gatsby? What is he doing here?
Hello there, old sports. It's great to see Judge. Oh, come on. I'm sorry.